All right, welcome back. Another day in the Matrix. What can I say? So, today's topic is going to be about how to exit the Matrix. And how do we do that? Well, nobody's going to like this one, but facts are facts. Truth is truth. Number one, the most important one, how to exit the Matrix will be to leave the flesh alone. No animal meat whatsoever. No fish, no red meat, no white meat. I don't care if it's a snail, if it's a cockroach. Eat Z-bugs. I don't care. You will not be able to exit the matrix if you eat any of those things. It's the rule. It keeps you in a lower vibration. Now think about that. When an animal goes to the slaughterhouse, it's in fear. It knows it doesn't want to be killed, but it's going to be killed, and it knows it. And you're eating that fear. You're eating that anger. I know when I used to eat meat, oh my gosh, I was like a raging bull in every which way. It kept me in such a feeling, but I gave it up. And it was because I gave it up, all the rest came, all the truth came. But that's the one, number one, that you cannot eat. That's just the facts. Facts are facts. Truth is truth. Remember that. There's going to be a lot of people crying about it that that's baloney. You're not the body, you're not the mind, which is true. It's true. But stop eating meat for a little bit and then eat meat again. Tell me how you feel. What was the difference? Meat is low frequency. So, therefore, think about this logically. How would you rise in frequency if you're eating low frequency foods? Something to think about, no? If you're eating greens, oh, that's uplifting. That's high frequency food. Hey, I used to love my meat. Trust me. I used to love a good steak. I love a good hamburger. Love a good this, good look. But that's the way it is. It's not the first time you've heard this. A lot of people are, oh, it's all right. If it's not for you, then keep eating it. But there will be a day where you're going to have to pay for that dearly. Number two, you must remove all religions. All. I don't care if it's, well, I'm not going to mention them, but you know what I'm talking about. All religions, all beliefs, because it kept you subdued with this nonsense. The God, I told you before, it kept you so you behaved. You know, ascension and all this stuff. Like everybody's talking about ascension, and this is where they catch you. You're doing the spiritual side of it. You're doing the God thing, and you go up and up and up and up. Yeah, you think you're winning, and that's when they nab your soul. Why? Because it was the wrong path. A lot of people follow the Kundalini thing. We're talking snakes and sexual orgasm now. That's a no-no. So now we got meat as a no-no. We got religion as a no-no. Now we got orgasm. That's another big one. Do you ever realize when you orgasm, you feel bliss, right? And then you fall asleep. Why? Think about that. What is it doing to you? It may make you feel good. but it's draining you of your energy that you have saved in your soul. There's an actual soul cage that is being filled up with energy. You're the battery. Remember that. Remember? Also, you must break all contracts. You came in here with a contract. The day you're going to die, the day you were going to do this, the day you're going to do that. You must break that contract between you and the Matrix. It's non negotiable. You must remove all belief system that the Matrix is real. Another one. Because if you believe this is real, that it's normal to get up, go to work, be a slave in the system, then you're sadly mistaken. I always knew there was something wrong with this. I said, it doesn't make sense. Getting on my nerves, getting up and doing the same thing like Groundhog Day after day after day after day to no avail. Still miserable. But Shannon, you need money to live. Yes, I agree. So do it temporarily while you try to create a business for yourself. Simple. Do a podcast. Do something that you love to do. Do videos like mechanics if you're a mechanic, or chefing if you're a chef. Do something other than this. Other than getting up and be a slave and then being tired, sick and tired, and sick and tired, and sick and tired, remember? This is why I was doing what I was doing with the first videos to lead up to this. It's got to be done. You must remove these things. There's more, but these are things like, low vibrational things like swearing, not caring for yourself. You have a self within you that's guiding you through this game. I know a lot of people talk about a higher self. Your self is with you all the way. So when you rise, your self rises because it's already there. You're rising with self. There's no such thing as a higher self watching over you. No, you are self. And self is rising with you, or you're with the self rising. It's already there. It already knows. But I get it. Like, you can call it what you want. But theoretically, you're rising with self. Because self is within you from day one throughout all the games. It's the way it has to be. But to reiterate, the meat and the orgasm are the biggest, huge drainers of your soul. If you have one, then you should know what I'm talking about. You should have an inner knowing what I'm talking about. When you blow, pardon me, when you orgasm, you feel this withdrawal. You just feel like, oh, makes you sleepy, makes you tired, makes you feel good, yes. Eat a piece of meat, makes you feel good, but what happens right after you eat that meat? Ugh, don't we feel a little tired after a big, heavy meat meal? But Shannon, there's people that just eat meat. Well, they're going to learn. You can't get away with it. It's a rule. It's encoded in the game. It's encoded in your soul cage. It's encoded in the matrix. You cannot eat meat. And I said, there will be a price. I'm not going to get into it now. But there's a certain event that will come. And you're going to know you should have not eaten meat. This is a game after all. Remember that. There's a prize at the end of this game. Rules are rules. You're in the Matrix, baby. It is what it is. For you souls out there, do you think it's normal what's going on today? Out there? Your life, you're miserable, you're broke, you're this, you're that. I know it's not normal. You're the creator of your game. Your life is your creation. I told you before, if it's a bad day, you created it. And you continue to allow it. I had a bad day too recently. It drained the heck out of me. Completely drained me. For 2 days, I was trying to fix something and trying to improve something, and it just drained me because I concentrated all on that, only that. It was frustrating to the point where I could barely walk. I just went to bed and I was out like a light. So imagine doing other things that you're not supposed to. We'll get into one day how to break a contract. I'm not going to do it in this one. But you need to know these are the main ones. And I really don't care, nor do I got the time to debate with somebody about the meat thing. It just, forget it. Don't even bother. I'm not trying to be rude, but I hear all these people all the time on videos fighting and fighting and fighting. No carnivore, no vegan, no this. No. Stop. The rule's the rule. We were never given the rule book. I get it. Why would they? We won the game a long time ago. This is your last time looping. But Shannon, if we're in an illusion in the Matrix, this is not real, then eating meat is not real. I've heard that too. I used to say that too, even though I didn't eat meat anymore. I would say technically, you're not really eating meat. So we should be okay then. No, because your intent of doing it is against the rule in the Matrix game. You cannot and will not be allowed to get away with it. Sorry, that's the way it is. So, with that being said, I'll leave that one there. And maybe the next one we'll get into foods and the do's and don'ts. But for this one, it was the few things that you really need to contemplate and get rid of. Up to you. There's a lot at stake here and a lot of energy being drained. When the game is all said and done and we awaken to our true self, you will know that this statement was true. By that point, it's going to be too late because you're going to lose out on some energy that would have been given to you. This is what we're here to do, to experience, win the game, and win some energy. At the end of the day, this is what we're doing it for. Probably other reasons too, but mainly to grow in maturity, experience all the things we have to offer here. A lot to lose for a simple piece of meat that they're kind of doing weird things to today anyway. Lab grown this, lab grown that. You. Do you really want to be eating that anyway? And other things that I'm not going to say on here. Do you really want to be eating the meat today anyway? Up to you. But with that being said, please take care and please be safe, and we'll see you soon. All right. Bye.